Alright folks, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to in this video to show you how to export your grades from the Khan Academy gradebook into a spreadsheet so you can actually use it on a gradebook of your choosing for either your school district or for your high school or even for your personal copy. So let me show you how to do this. Now, Khan Academy does offer the ability for any teacher to download a CSV file. However, that CSV file is not easy and friendly for you to use. It just doesn't show you the grades in a nice, horizontal layout like their grade book. It gives you a mess when you actually look at the CSV file. Anyway, but with that being said, I'm going to show you how you can actually pull the grade books and make it look like what they have on Khan Academy. Okay, so let me show you how you can actually save this. Now I want to tell you some things just so you know what I'm using. Now the operating system I'm using is Linux Mint. I'm using Google Chrome, the web browser, and I'm going to use Linux Mint X Reader, which reads PDF files. Okay, so that's what I'm using. Anyway, so let me show you how I do this. What I do is I'm going to use an example. I'm going to choose my stats class here. I'm going to click on it, and I'm in the assign content area, but what I want to go to is assign scores. So I click on assign scores. Now here is the grade book that Khan Academy offers. Now I need to find out how many assignments I assigned that is due on the 24th, because this is what I'm wanting to print off. So notice that it says next. I can click next and I see the rest of the assignments. So the assignments are on 2 pages, and I run all the way to the bottom, and there's the last student of mine. So I want to make sure that I count up how many I have. Now I could just count this up the way that it is and go to the next page and count it, but sometimes you might just want it all on one page. So I'm just going to zoom out by holding control and pressing the minus sign, and that will move me back a little bit, and it will leave this magnifying glass up here. So it still says next right here, so I might want to hit the magnifying glass again, then go back to 80%. Now 80% gets rid of that next sign, so I know that all the assignments that I'm looking for the 24th is up on the screen. So what I'm going to do next is I'm actually going to count those, and when I count those, I count 19 assignments. Now that's 19 assignments. So I'm ready to print this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Control P inside the Google Chrome browser. Now what's nice about the Google Chrome browser is it will save it as a PDF. Now check this out though. Notice that we're in portrait style. That's one of the things that we're going to have to change, and we don't see all the assignments. So we're going to click portrait and change it to landscape. Now when I do that, I get a little bit more of the students onto the piece of paper, and I get a little bit more of the grades, but yet I don't get all the grades. I need all 19 to show up. So I'm going to go to more settings, click on the drop down menu, come down here where it says scale, and I'm going to make sure it's on custom. Now after custom, I'm going to go down here and I'm going to change this 100% to another number. Now I figured that just a first guess and a first start to try is to try 80% since it worked within the browser itself. Well, it does pop up more assignments and it does show more of the students, but it's not enough. So I just kept guessing. So I tried 60%, and it at least got all the students on one page, but it still doesn't show all the assignments. I know it's not showing all the assignments because I can either count them or tell that this bar still can be moved over. So I'm going to go back out some more. So I'm going to change this to 50%. And then notice there's still some more assignments that I don't see. Now the magic number that ended up working for me in this situation was 47%. That gets all the students' names on one piece of paper and all the grades on one piece of paper. Now I'm going to save this. So it's going to be saved to my desktop. So I click save. Now I want to make sure that it's named whatever I want to name it. So there's that, and I'm just going to say save. Now it saves it as a PDF. It's on my desktop. So let's go and look at that. Now on my desktop, It's right here. Now I am going to open this, and by default, it's going to be opened by XReader. Now XReader, if you don't know anything about XReader, here's the about. It comes as the default document viewer on Linux Mint. So it's in every copy of Linux Mint. I'm not sure if you can get it for other platforms, but it is known as XReader. And there may be another app that can do this, but the other ones that I tried on Linux did not do this correctly like XReader did. Alright, anyway, so there's XReader. Now all I did was I went all the way down to the bottom to my last student and to the last grade, and I held down my mouse left button and I highlighted all this data, just the grades and the student names, and I just dragged this mouse pointer all the way up to the very first student. Now I did try copying the top line, but the only bad thing about trying to copy this top line is it ended up being garbled. So if you're going to try to do what I'm doing now for the top, I would suggest just putting that into a text editor and cleaning that up yourself so you don't have to type it so much. And if you just want to paste that into your spreadsheet, you can. Anyway, so I'm going to copy that. I'm going to hit Control C on the keyboard, or I guess it could go to Edit and just click Copy. Alright, so all that data is copied. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to use a spreadsheet program from OpenOffice, but in my case it's LibreOffice, and it's called Calc. So I choose LibreOffice. Now I want this to be pasted in. So you just leave the first cell, field, what you want to call it, clicked, and I just hit Control V. I paste this in. Now it's going to show me the students' names are separated here, but the reason why it's going to show that is I've got the tab selected, and I've got a space selected, and that's the only reason why it shows this way. Anyway, don't worry about the students' names being separated like this. If that bothers you, you can fix that yourself, but notice that it puts the grades in the way that I want them. It puts them in nice perfect rows. So I'm going to click OK, and then I have all of my grades. And the advantage of having all these is this gives you a backup. Not only that, you can actually total up the sums of these grades if you wanted to, or you could just have your own personal copy of it, or you can use this and turn it into a CSV file and use it to import into your district's gradebook or to your gradebook of choice. So anyway, this is what I wanted to show you. This is what I found success with, and I hope this is actually helpful to some of you that use Khan Academy and your district does not pay for the map accelerator for the administrators to be able to have the reports saved and get them like this. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. If there's any questions, I'll try my best to answer them, but this is new to me as well, so let's just communicate and see what else we can figure out how to do this. If anyone's got an easier way, just let me know.